The Artist Murder se encuentra actualmente de gira por Europa con Whitechapel, Fit for an Autopsy y Spite. Este pasado 27 de septiembre en el Turnhall 2 en Oberhausen, Alemania, la banda realizó su primer show después de despedir al vocalista CJ McMahon. Si bien la banda no hizo ninguna declaración oficial, ciertamente parece que Tyler Miller de Aversion's Crown es su nuevo vocalista. Los rumores comenzaron la semana pasada cuando los fanáticos barajaban que Miller era el vocalista que reemplazó a McMahon en el último disco de The Artist Murder, Godlike. Aunque todo esto permanece sin confirmar. The Artist Murder despidió a McMahon el 22 de septiembre y reveló que habían eliminado su voz de su nuevo álbum. Según una declaración de la banda, el despido se debió en parte a los recientes comentarios anti-trans de McMahon, por los cuales se disculpó, que según ellos fueron solo un síntoma de un problema mayor. McMahon reveló que se enteró de su despido a través de las redes sociales y luego publicó una extensa declaración en video diciendo en la descripción: "Este es el segundo video que hice hace unas semanas y que la banda nunca publicó. El video de disculpa que todos vieron y que me vio obligado a hacer. En realidad le dije a la banda que me despidiera ya que no quería disculparme, ya que no tenía nada por lo que pedir disculpas. La banda dijo que si me iba de la banda nunca publicarían el video de disculpas que hice. Así que aquí está el video con todo lo que quería decir al respecto, pero que no se me permitió publicar."
Hey guys, CJ here. I wanted to talk about what's going on and about what I posted, but also apologize to everybody that's been upset and offended by this, because I can now see how that has come across, that I've offended the trans community. But I wanted to let you know that I apologize for this. None of this was my thought of doing at all. I wasn't trying to target the trans community. My issue with the video is you have a child that's 6 months to 1 year old that can verbalize a word that is yeah, and that is it. This woman could have said anything to this child. She could have said, "Do you want to be an Islamic terrorist and blow up cities around the world?" The baby would have said, "Yeah." "Do you want to identify as a dinosaur and live as a dinosaur for the rest of your life?" And the baby would have said, "Yeah." I think the world is fucked up enough as it is with everything going on. Nothing to do with LGBTQ family, anything like this whatsoever. And I'll always stand with everybody with whatever their belief or whatever they want to be announced as or spoken to as or identify as. But the people that I will always stick up for first and foremost before anybody is the people that can't stand up for themselves, and that's children. I feel that there's a lot of different walks of life other than the LGBTQ plus family that indoctrinate children and force feed children information and ideals many years before these children should be spoken to about these things. I think around the world, the sex ed conversation between school and children and parents and children range from about 10 or 11 or 12. And I think that's a decent age to have these discussions about sex and gender and how the birds and the bees and all these sort of things work. And I think for me, my opinion is that children should be protected from all of these things until these ages. And I'm sure, of course, there is a very, very small percentages of children that have these feelings of being gay or being trans before the ages of 10, 11 and 12. And I think that these kids should be protected, nurtured, loved, respected and looked after if they do have these views. I fully back all of this 100%. The thing I don't back is these kids that their only information is the closest people around them, and then people force feeding these things that I feel are highly inappropriate for children to begin with at these young ages. I feel it's inappropriate. That is my opinion, and I stick by my opinion. I'm sure some of you, if not all of you, have seen videos of the LGBTQ plus family doing burlesque / stripping shows in front of children, whether it's at a daycare center or a center that's been hired out for mothers to bring their infant and extremely young children to these events. I also feel that this is highly inappropriate. Whether the woman identifies as a woman and is straight in gender and sex, and that is still highly inappropriate. In Australia, you can't go to a burlesque show or a strip show until you're the age of consent and the age of being able to drink alcohol, which is 18. I feel that this is the age. In America would be 21, and I feel sure you're allowed to make that conscious decision for yourself. But me being a parent of 2 kids, I find that this behavior is completely inappropriate. Again, my post wasn't targeted at the trans community. It was there to protect children. That's all I want to stand for. I'm probably fucking up everything I'm saying right now, but I'm really trying to defend myself and also apologize at the same time for how it's come across. I shouldn't have said burn her to death, but I was infuriated. I'm sure if I wrote that about a police officer or a politician or a priest or something like that, it wouldn't have had gained any traction. Everyone would have backed me. Again, I apologize for the wording I used. I don't know how I've been called a rapist. I don't know how I've been called somebody that wants to kill children. I don't know how the fuck we've gotten to that point. But all I wanted to do was protect children at all costs from all things, including trans children. I would protect every child. Black, white, trans, straight, gay, poor, rich, uneducated, educated, whatever it is, I don't care. I stand with fucking kids, and I stand to protect them at all costs, whether they have anything to do with my life or on the other side of the planet and I have information about it. The 2 most things I can't stand in this world are rapists and fucking pedophiles, and I believe they all deserve to burn in fucking hell. I'm not calling anybody from the trans, pedophiles or rapists or any of these sort of things. I apologize to all the people that have been offended, the LGBTQ plus family, the trans people. All my intentions was to protect children, and this has all gone way too far, and it's affected my life, my career, my friends, my family, my business, my staff, everybody. I'm sure my trans friends that know me well would understand where I'm coming from, and if they don't, I apologize for that. I've probably lost friends in this process. But yeah, I don't know much what else to say, but all my intentions were to protect all kids, trans, straight, poor, rich, black, white, yellow, pink, whatever they identify as, protect all kids at all costs.
Después de toda esta situación, los vocalistas Alex Terrible, Tommy Vext y Ronnie Radke salieron a apoyar en sus cuentas oficiales de Instagram a CJ expresándose a favor del artista. Y al día siguiente de publicar este video, CJ publicó uno nuevo dándole las gracias a todos los que lo apoyaron, en especial a estos 3 artistas.
Hey guys, I just wanted to make a short little video. I don't really want to go into anything else. It's more of a thank you for everyone for your support and your kind words. It means a lot. And also for the people that have come out of the woodwork that I don't know, and they don't really know me, the guys, Tommy Vext, Alex Terrible, and Ronnie Radke for reaching out. It means a lot that you guys have reached out and given me a lot of advice moving forward. Thank you for everything. As you can see, I've got my 2 little ones here that have no idea what a rock star is. They just know what their dad is. So I'm trying to look after my kids. Thank you so much for everyone and the 3 guys I mentioned. Thank you. I'll keep talking to this.